For most women over 60, the biggest influence on their desire isn't their hormones. It's the health of thousands of tiny microscopic blood vessels that most doctors never even mention. It's a scientific fact that has been overlooked for far too long, and understanding it can change everything. Hello, my dear friend. I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. For so many of us, the conversation around intimacy and desire as we age feels, well, frustrating. It's often reduced to a simple and frankly dismissive conversation about hormones, and while they play a part, they are far from the whole story. You are not broken, and you are not alone in this. Today, we are going to look at your body with fresh eyes, with kindness, and with a new understanding that empowers you to rediscover your own unique spark. Before we begin, I would love to know where you're watching from today. Please take a moment to say hello in the comments. It's wonderful to see our community of strong, vibrant women connecting from all around the world. And if you find this conversation helpful, I'd be honored if you'd subscribe to join us for more. So let's start with that forgotten factor I mentioned, the one that's so often ignored, your circulation. Let's talk about why your blood flow is truly your secret weapon for sensation. I want you to imagine a beautiful, lush garden. You can have the richest soil and the most promising seeds, but if water isn't flowing freely to the roots, nothing can truly blossom. In your body, your circulatory system is that life-giving water. Healthy blood flow is what delivers oxygen and vital nutrients to every single cell. And this includes the delicate tissues and nerve endings that are responsible for physical arousal and pleasure. When circulation is robust, these areas become more sensitive, more responsive, more alive. It's the physical foundation upon which all sensation is built. So often we focus on the destination, but we forget the importance of the journey. The simple, beautiful, life-sustaining flow that needs to happen first. It's not a complicated medical issue. It's a simple principle of nourishment. By supporting your circulation, you are quite literally nourishing your body's capacity for joy and pleasure from the inside out. Improving that vital blood flow is such a powerful and foundational first step. So, once you've nourished your body with that vital blood flow, there's a second crucial step, ensuring the messages of pleasure can actually be heard. Next, we'll learn how to gently turn the volume back up on your body's own pleasure network. As we journey through life, our relationship with our body changes. The sensations that were once loud and clear can sometimes become more like whispers. This isn't a failing, it's simply a new chapter. The key is not to try and force the old feelings, but to learn the new, more subtle language your body is speaking. This is where gentle, mindful touch becomes so incredibly important. It's about reconnecting with your physical self, with curiosity and kindness, rather than with expectation or pressure. It's about rediscovering the simple joy of your own skin. Here's something fascinating that science has shown us, and most people don't realize this. The nerve endings in our skin, particularly in our hands and feet, are directly connected through vast neural pathways to the pleasure centers in our brain. This means a simple, mindful foot massage at the end of the day, or taking an extra minute to slowly and lovingly apply lotion to your arms and legs, isn't just relaxing. It's actively waking up the same parts of your brain that are involved in deeper intimacy. Think of it as a gentle, loving conversation starter for your entire nervous system. It's a way of saying to your body, I'm here, I'm listening. Have you ever noticed how a simple, non-sexual touch, like a warm hand on your shoulder, can completely change your mood and make you feel more connected? Share your experience in the comments below. I would truly love to read your stories. This beautiful, gentle act of reconnecting with our own physical sensations is profoundly healing and foundational. But there's another layer to this, one that modern science and ancient wisdom both agree is perhaps the most powerful driver of genuine, lasting desire of all. It's the connection that happens not just skin to skin, but the one that resonates much deeper, heart to heart. This is where we explore the undeniable link between emotional intimacy and desire. Desire, in its truest form, is rarely just a physical response. It is an emotional and psychological experience that is born from a feeling of safety, trust, and profound connection. I want you to think of your desire as a shy, delicate flame. In a cold, drafty room filled with unspoken resentments, miscommunication, or emotional distance, that little flame flickers and shrinks. It has to protect itself to survive. This is why a single, thoughtless comment from a partner can feel so devastating. It's like a sudden cold draft that forces that little flame to shrink just to survive. But when you place that same flame in a warm, safe, and protected space, a space filled with shared laughter, genuine understanding, mutual respect, and true companionship, that flame doesn't just survive, it grows. It becomes a steady, warm, and comforting fire. This is the power of emotional intimacy. For so many women, feeling truly seen, heard, and cherished by a partner is the most potent aphrodisiac in the world. And this concept of connection isn't just for those in a partnership. It is just as crucial to cultivate that same loving, safe, and respectful relationship with yourself. How do you speak to yourself? Do you honor your own needs? Do you cherish your own company? Building that inner foundation of self-love and self-acceptance creates a wellspring of warmth and vitality from which all other connections can flourish. Building this foundation of physical readiness and emotional closeness is everything. But I know exactly what you might be thinking right about now. This all sounds wonderful, Emily, but how do I actually start? How do I fit all of this into my real and often busy life? That is a perfect question, and it's exactly what we're going to do next. I'm going to give you 3 incredibly simple daily habits you can begin today that will gently and effectively tie all of this together into your simple action plan. We're going to combine our key pillars, circulation, sensitivity, and connection, into 3 easy-to-adopt daily habits. These aren't meant to be another list of chores. Think of them as small daily acts of kindness and nourishment for yourself. First, for circulation. I want you to invite gentle movement into your day. This doesn't mean you need to start training for a marathon. It simply means a 10 to 15-minute walk each day. As you walk, focus on the feeling of your body moving. Feel your feet connecting with the ground. Notice the rhythm of your breath. You're not just exercising. You are actively inviting that life-giving blood flow to every part of your body. You are tending to your inner garden. Second, for reawakening sensitivity, I invite you to practice one small act of mindful touch each day. This could be taking 3 minutes to mindfully apply a beautiful smelling lotion to your hands and arms. Instead of rushing, pay attention to the sensation. Feel the texture of the lotion, the warmth of your skin. This simple ritual retrains your brain to pay attention to pleasurable, gentle sensations, waking up those quiet nerve endings. And third, for connection. Dedicate just 5 minutes each day to intentional connection. If you have a partner, this could be a no-screens check-in. Sit together, hold hands, and ask, "How was your heart today?" And truly listen to the answer. If you are on your own journey, use these 5 minutes to connect with yourself. You might write down 3 things you appreciate about yourself in a journal, or simply sit quietly with a cup of tea, offering yourself the same warmth and presence you would offer a dear friend. These small, consistent acts are what build the foundation for a vibrant, sensual life. So, where do we go from here? As we bring our conversation to a close, I want you to hold on to these 3 pillars of desire we've explored together. Think of circulation as the powerful river that brings life and energy to the landscape of your body. Think of nerve sensitivity as the intricate wiring that allows you to feel and experience the beauty of that landscape. And think of emotional connection as the warm, brilliant sun that makes everything blossom. You have the power to nurture all 3. This journey is not about trying to reclaim a version of yourself from 20 or 30 years ago. It's about embracing the wise, beautiful, and vibrant woman you are right now and allowing a new, more mature and profound form of intimacy and pleasure to unfold in your life. It's a journey of discovery, not recovery. If you take just one thing from our time together today, let it be this. Start with that simple 10-minute walk tomorrow morning. That's it. As you walk, just notice the feeling of the air on your skin and the gentle rhythm of your own heartbeat. That is the first powerful step to inviting that wonderful, nourishing flow back into every aspect of your life. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. If this conversation felt supportive and helpful to you, please consider subscribing and becoming a part of our wonderful community here. And above all, please remember to be patient and incredibly kind to yourself on this journey. You are a whole, magnificent, and sensual woman right now, in this very moment. I look forward to seeing you again in our next video.